Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Mike the Muppet Modeler here, and before we get going I'd like to say a massive thank you to all my subscribers, new and existing. Without you guys, as always, as I always say, I probably wouldn't be doing this. So thanks to you guys, and thanks to lockdown as well, because I never even give it a thought until then. And the shitty, horrible COVID era. So yeah, thank you very much. Now, as you can see on the bench is the German 88mm Flak gun 36/37 from Tamiya. The kit number is, if I can see it somewhere, no, 35017. I had this, got given this as a belated birthday present yesterday. I have made one before, but it was a really good kit, and I look forward to doing another one. And also with it, I got given this military miniatures, which I'm also looking forward to doing. That looks really cool. I have 2 motorbikes, 2 riders, and loads of figures to do as well. So, but we're focused on just doing unboxings at the moment, obviously, because I do have a work in progress. So we give this a go. So in the box we have 2 bags of sprues, a small bag of cable and screws, the instruction book, hints and tips sheet, and what looks like another instruction book. Interesting. So we'll have a look at those in a minute. In the meantime, let's shift this out of the way and let's get to work. Bags are stapled. Typical Tamiya style. Right, and right off the bat, I have a rubber set of tyres and some polycaps, rubber grommets. Really nice detail on the tyres. They do have a seam line down the middle to get rid of, but other than that they look really nice. All these parts I think are for the bogie wheels, all with excellent detail, as you would expect from, if I move that out of the way, and maybe get a white background. There we go, a little bit. Some lovely crisp detail. All the parts are so well detailed. Tools, there's a rangefinder for one of the figures to be holding. Obviously wheels, the suspension springs, axles, I think, loads and loads of little bits. Absolutely brilliant, really nice. On that sprue, and on this sprue you got the support arms, legs for the main gun itself. I can't remember the correct name off the top of my head, it's just totally gone blank. And there's the other two legs. Got the parts of the motorbike here. There's half the frame, there's the other half. Handlebars. I've got the outpost rider, is it? Of which, there he is. Because I did have, like I said, I have built this kit, but I've never got around to doing the rider, so you never know. You never know, might actually do it this time. They can be stood around having a chin wag. But yeah, all very nice detail. Really nice, really nice. There's your elevation and whatever wheels. Is it range and elevation? Loads of tiny parts. Doing the 1/16 scale stuff, you forget how small 1/35 is. But I do have a lot of, well, I've got a couple, is it 3 or 4 1/35 kits with full interiors to do, so there'll be a lot to come. And so that's 2 sprues and the rubber one. Then we've got 2 sprues inside this bag, plus, which I think is a bit silly, there's a thing of decals. There's no cover on them or anything, and they're just put in the bag, decal side against the plastic, so it can get damaged easily. I'll put those in the bottom of the box. On the first sprue is all the figures. A little bit of flash, extra plastic to cut off. Obviously, seam lines to clean up. Got the rangefinder there. Got some shells there. Bit of flash on his leg there, but nothing too bad, nothing too much, easily cleanable. Then obviously some bayonets there. There's the gas mask holders there. Water bottles, rifles, helmets, some pouches and a couple of revolver holsters as well. All very nicely detailed, nice creases in trousers and jackets and things as well, so it's all really good. Then the last sprue, we have some spent shells, I believe. We'll need to hollow those out a little bit, give them a drill, and it's all parts for the gun. The blast shield, that's the rotating mechanism, turning platform. There's the gun itself in two halves. No aluminium gun or anything in this one, in this kit. Then you've got the hydraulic recoil pistons. That's the gun elevation mechanism, and various other loads and loads of little tiny parts and pieces. Really, really nice. That's that. As I showed, there's some plastic tubing and a couple of screws in there as well. I think this is all in Japanese. Obviously you could probably still follow the instructions, it's easy enough just going by the diagrams, but we'll look at the English version. So it starts off with a lot of information and some good nice pictures of the guns in action during World War II. 3 pages of info, and start off with the motorcyclist. He will be in a pose where he stands next to the motorbike. So if you I can have the gun being towed by the Flak 88, the Flak, the half track, and have the motorcycle and rider stood next to the road, as if the opening the road for them. First part is the wheels, or the front wheel, then the engine block and the frame, and is it the, not carburetor, I don't know, more parts for the engine block anyway. Then you've got the exhaust and a bag, satchel rather. All the other accessories for the around the bike going on, followed by the front wheel and the handlebars, obviously, and the figure. Then got the the outriggers. These are movable, so you can either have them in the up position or the down, which is really good. There's all the parts going in for that. Then the centre plate and the turning part, part of the gun base and carriage. then we're into making the actual gun itself. So you've got the breech and the recoil pistons, then the gun, the mountain gun itself, then the elevation system and the side plates for that. All very small parts, but all very detailed. I think that's the actual slide for the gun to sit on. Then it's fixing the pistons and putting it onto the mount. Fixing the shield on the front, the armour plate. And there's the outriggers. And we're on to doing the bogey wheels in part 15. Loads of detail there. The wheels turn, obviously, and the wheels spin themselves, but you can actually have them moving, if I remember correctly, if you do it right. All looks really nice. And the last thing is putting on some reels for the cable and doing the wheels, adding the wheels to that, adding the poly caps to hold the wheels on, and then the very last thing is the crew. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8 crew members, which is really cool, and it gives you all the colours and whatever for the markings and things, which is really good. 3 different camo versions. Winter, got 3 colour camo, I think, and just a 2 colour camo. Different camos for the soldiers if you want to go all out and have like a Fallschirmjäger or SS soldiers doing it. You can either have the SS or the Luftwaffe, so cool. Then you've got a sprue call out on their back end and more kits that you can buy there. So all excellent. And then the last thing, which we already said about really, but we've got the decals. Very nice, as you would expect. Not very thick at all, but you got all like the cap badges or hat badges, helmet badges, and for the gun itself as well. So really nice. Now, why don't we have a quick look, maybe at the other smaller kit, if I can find it. The military miniatures. So you people are really lucky, you get 2 for 1. in this just an information sheet. You get the instructions, building the motorbike, and signs. Pont l'Evêque, Caen, Filet, Cabourg, Livarot, F. Strauser. I think there are some maps, a map or two in there as well that you can do. One, two figures, really nicely detailed. Obviously one figure already almost fully built, his arms, helmet, head, and then you've got two legs, two arms, the torso, and there's a choice of heads there. You've got a couple of pouches, a couple of revolver holsters, his hat. So I think maybe you can have, this one's got goggles on, so he's obviously he's the rider, but and this one you can put a hat on him. So there's no actual instructions or anything on apart from these on the back. So you can, I'd say you choose whether you want him to have basically a floppy cap on or just the hat and goggles. And this guy has his helmet, but very nice. Just that one. There's the motorbike. Not a great deal of parts, but yeah, you've got the front wheel, obviously the rear wheel, half of the body of the bike with the engine, and there's the other half there. The chain, and the sprockets, handlebars, exhaust, I think there, seat, another exhaust, front suspension or forks. So yeah, not a lot to it, but will require detail and paint, good decent painting. And then you've got small decal sheet with different number plates and things on it. So, and again, in with the screws. So I'm going to put those in there. I'm going to flat pack the box and keep it to one side. like so, just for reference. Get in my drawer. I'm going to put these in with the Flak gun sprues. Alright, so there you go guys. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. Please leave a comment and a like. Just a short one today, so hopefully you didn't get too bored. Don't know when I'll get around to building that one, but shouldn't be too long. Put that in the box as well, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.